No, this isn't a new season of Walter White and Breaking Bad. That's Tyler Funk and his new look. And his mules, as he calls them, are ready for the upcoming season.
Jaquette, like you said, was a huge part of what we did last year and accepted that role at the tight end spot, having really a lot of stuff put on his plate and didn't skip a beat no matter what we threw him into. So, obviously we missed Jaquette and a lot of things that he got a chance to do at the tight end position. But Zach Larkin being a guy who this time last year was a quarterback and stepped in the position of tight end halfway through camp and didn't skip a beat. Stepped in, accepted the role, put a lot on his back and played tough and physical and fast. And his knowledge of the game of football because of what he got from the quarterback position now has had a huge impact on the young guys that we got. I mean, the younger guys are having a chance to watch this young man in Zach Larkin who just loves the game of football and has so much knowledge of the game of football, and they're watching him be a leader by example. And he is a great example of a guy who's not older by years, but he does have some experience based off last year jumping in and playing a lot of Y&H tight end, and those young guys are watching him and learning from him.
Jaquette McClendon will be a major loss for this offensive unit as Jack last year recorded a team-high 54 receptions. Zach Larkin has been a tight end now for a full year after making the transition from quarterback, and he knows there are big shoes to be filled.
Ownership. We're a pretty young group now, not a lot of experience, but me and Nakia, I think we're the only two with any playing time experience. We take a big job helping the young guys come along, and we're a young group, but we're ready to take on that responsibility. We're really close, and we know that, at any time, we love the wide receivers, but if anything, we want to be in 12 personnel, 2 tight ends out there, and, sometimes we can get into 3 tight ends out there. So, it's just working together, make sure everybody's on the same page, and working well.
Nakia Greer's work ethic is unmatched, from being a big, slow lineman to now being an agile, strong tight end. He likes this group because of how many young guys below him continue to push him.
I think it is the young guys. They learn quick. They're great when you put them in, and they want to be good. They want to be really good. And then you got me, Zach, Tynan, Ethan, older guys, teaching them. And they accept the coaching, and they're going to be really good guys for sure.
Zach Larkin and Nakia Greer, those guys who had some experience at those Y&H who can play both. In any situation in the game, we can put them in and trust them to get the job done. And then young guys like Henry Woodcock. Henry Woodcock, coming from Cardinal Ritter, a true freshman, has stepped in and hadn't skipped a beat. He's playing fast and physical. He's learned it fast. And he's gonna make a major impact and play a lot of football. And he's one of those guys that is extremely competitive and really loves the position he's playing now and learning from Zach. And Zach's took him under his wing. So between those 3 guys, and after that, I got guys in Tommy Richardson and Ethan Cox who are different positions now, but playing tight end and learned it fast as well. And I could put in at fullback, H or Y tight end and not skip a beat. I got a room of guys that I can trust. I got a room of guys that maybe come from not necessarily a tight end background, but that position, if you're tough and physical and you can fly around, you can do a lot of really good things. So I got a room full of guys that are going to be able to do that. Our goal is to be in 11, 12 personnel every single play, and I believe in my heart that those are guys that are going to step up to that challenge and make major impacts on our offense.
Speaking of the young talent, Henry Woodcock has been gaining multiple reps with the ones at times during fall camp, and despite typical freshman learning curves, he hopes there is a lot he can add to this group.
Well, I hope I add some athleticism. Obviously, the physicality is one thing that's a big step up from high school, but making sure I just add that, athleticism, on the perimeter, and that blocking in space, making sure that I'm getting guys on hat. So I'm just making sure I'm doing everything right. Some really good teammates. They're always helping me out in the film room and just out here on the field. Whether I'm on the sideline or even on the field, they're giving me hand signals, they're helping me out, formations, plays. The quarterbacks are a huge thing. The Jalil and Ryan and Curtis, do a great job of putting me in the right spots and making sure I'm doing the right thing.
Oh my God, I can't tell you how excited I am to see those guys take the field. The time that we've had gone by where we've had to think about, all of our obstacles that we overcame last year and taking that next step. We got a bunch of guys that are just so eager to play. And I tell the best 11 play. And if you're a freshman or senior, it doesn't matter. The best 11 will play. And having guys like Henry and Bryce G and those young guys step up to understand that not only offensive football is important, but special teams too. And those tight ends and that role is crucial. But I got a room full of guys that I cannot wait to see take the field because, you know, like I said, no matter what age you are, you step up, you be a leader, you accept the role, like we always say as a mule, you accept the role and you go. And you have guys that are ready to do that.
We only have one group to preview left. The Specialists with Kevin Abrams will be tomorrow on Sunday. Continue to stay with us for coverage all season long on Sycamore football right here at GoSycamores.com.
Won't be a big deal if we all take care of our stuff.